Hey, it's your boy Sean. Welcome to the channel. And on today's episode, we have something a little different. I'm doing a little work on my car, and I have to change the little blinker systems. You see, I have a couple tools in front of me. This orange screwdriver. Had it for a while because here is a screw or a little pushing pin you have to push down on in this car to get the blinker housing out of there. So I'm like trying to fish around and see if there's a screw in there, and of course, instead of looking like a normal person would to notice there is no screw, I kept trying to push on it. So yeah, I had to go and grab a real screwdriver, and I had to cut this off because I had to run in the house real quick, and yeah, I couldn't hold the camera and do that, so I actually had to unhook this thing while putting the camera down. And then you see I got the regular screwdriver out just so I can pry this thing open, see if I can actually get this light out of here so I can change it. And yeah, you're gonna see me messing around with it, trying to get it out one-handed and see if I can pull out this thing one-handed. And yeah, I couldn't do it. I had to sit this bad boy down. A lot of trouble figuring out what I need to do. I watched a couple of YouTube videos. That's really why I cut the camera off. But you can see I did actually get the piece off, and yeah, I also struggled with trying to get the light up out of there. I also had to grab my work gloves. That's why you see them sitting there, you know. And if you would, I had the actual audio, you would have been hearing me complaining about how tough it was to get that bulb out. And it looked like there was a piece of blown fuse in there, so I thought I was gonna need a new assembly, but you'll see that I really didn't. And I struggled to get these white Packer lights out, but yeah, they didn't. They wasn't the right fit, so I had to go, you know, step off and go buy the actual pack, which was about $7 and change. Yeah. $7.40 something, and they sold me the wrong ones before, which I kindly scolded the guy while I was getting this new pack. So yeah, you're gonna see me bust this open, and my fingers are gonna be all up in the camera lens. I don't know why I don't pay attention to what I'm doing when I'm putting these videos together, but I wanted to at least be able to show you guys me putting this light in and holding this camera at the same time. I need to get a tripod or something for my GoPro, but you know, hindsight is 2020, and you really don't want to be sitting out there with a tripod doing this stuff where I live, because somebody will come over and take that bad boy. You know, it just opportunity knocks, and they see it knocking and they go straight for it. So yeah, you see me trying to figure out how to slip this thing in, and yeah, I got it in easier than I did getting it out. So yeah, I was actually quite surprised because the other part was so hard to be put in. I was, you know, looking for a struggle, and I'm over here trying to figure out how I'm gonna pull out this cord with one hand after I had to tuck it in to go to the store to get that extra light bulb. But actually, it was pretty easy to get. I'm just glad somebody didn't yank it out, just being petty. And yeah, I plugged it in and the light came right on. I was very surprised by that. Wasn't expecting it, because all I did was go in my car and push the turn signal up so I could turn it on later, and it was on. And it made me wonder why the car light was on. I'm sitting there trying to figure out what is going on. I didn't want to step in the street and get hit by a car, so I'm like, yeah, I don't know why this is on. That's weird. Maybe I did something wrong. I need to look at the electric problems with this car, and hopefully this doesn't stay on. So I decided to turn the car on just to make sure. And yeah, you see it's blinking, and usually you'd be hearing my engine running, but yeah, the audio was terrible. So yeah, very surprised. I'm happy that socket didn't need to be replaced, because yeah, they were talking like $44 at Advanced Auto Stores for a replacement, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not giving you that ever. So yeah, I'm gonna turn the car off right here and get ready to put the housing back on. And yeah, this is gonna be a two-handed job, even though I'm going to try finger all in the camera and everything to put it in with the camera in my hand. And then this, I have to turn this in the socket. Just turn it. Go ahead, you got it. You can do it. Nope, couldn't. Had to put the GoPro down. So yeah. And then you're gonna see me trying to line this up, and of course I'm gonna get it because the power of editing. See, pretty simple, pretty easy. And yeah, that would bring this video to a close. Yeah, I did what I had to do. You know, it wasn't the easiest, but it also wasn't the hardest blinker change I ever had to do. So yeah, if you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, dislike the video. If you want to see what I got planned next, come see what I got planned next. I got a lot of stuff for this channel. Really want you guys to be there with me. And with that said, yeah, he's saying he'll catch you next time. So that's what we'll do.